Hey, want to give you kind of an update, just what some new elements are in our services. So first off, when you come in, of course, you're going to get your bulletin. Now your bulletin looks a little bit different. This is what you get from our guests or our greeters, sorry, as you come in. Think of the bulletin as more of a tool for service than necessarily like information for the day-to-day of everything that happens. There is some information on the back with the calendar, and there's going to be an insert that talks about kind of the big events that are coming up. But if you're looking for more information about what's happening throughout the week, this is where you're going to want to go, is what we call the landing. The landing is going to have all the information. Look, we got volleyball league here. We got information about what happens at different spots. So if you want those things, more information, you're going to want to go right here. It's going to be available to you right here on the landing. So you'll have that if you want to take a friend there. So maybe you brought somebody to church and you want to kind of introduce them to some of the other things that we do. This is going to be a good spot for you right here. The bulletin, again, is more of a tool for service. So that's why we have Big Idea and all those other things there for you, life group questions. Now these cards, these are important, okay? You're gonna see these throughout the service. You see them right here. They're in the chair backs in front of you. Here's what we're trying to do. Make an easy pathway for people. We want our guests to fill out this card. We want their information so that way we can introduce ourselves in our event called Meet the Family. So this is when you bring somebody to church, this is the card we want them to fill out. Hey, this is a great way to give more information. It's a great way to get to the first steps of what we're doing, our Meet the Family event. The other big card is this one right here. This orange card is a decision, the next step. Beyond Sunday morning, what do we want people to do? Well, we want them to make a decision for Christ. We want them to get baptized and want them in a life group. We're trying to really focus that. So you notice a lot of our information is now funneled right here. Why? Because we want to make an easy pathway for people to get to the second step, which is a decision for Christ, baptism, or get in a life group. So this card's going to be mentioned every time in the service. That's why it's important. Now, of course, this card right here is for prayer requests. Feel free to fill that out. Have your friend fill it out if they come. That's important to us, okay? So that's what those cards are about. Let me show you. This is the impersonal form of information. So there's nobody standing here manning this information. This is you bringing your friend or for yourself getting information on the day-to-day stuff that's happening. Now, if you bring a friend to church, though, we want to make sure that this information has a personal touch to it. So follow me. This is where we want to take people. The landing, again, is that impersonal piece. So there's information, there's cards, what's happening with youth, what's happening with children, all those different things. But if you bring somebody to church, we want them to get here, right? We want them to get to this point of our information center. Now, it's going to have a lot of the information, if not all the information, the landing has. The difference here is a personal contact. We think that's hugely important in making a good impression on people. So if you bring a friend, please bring them here. They're going to fill out that same blue card we have, but I'll give them a gift and I'll give them a personal invitation to our Meet the Family event. So that's kind of the strategy, guys. Bulletin is a tool for service, not for information. There's some information. Most of the information you're looking for is right there up on the landings. You can see that. If you bring a guest, make sure you bring them here because it gives that personal contact and information at the same time. Church family, love what God is doing. This is a way we can help you out. So now you kind of know our strategy of what we do on Sunday morning when it comes to guests and getting information to you guys.